Students, today let us discuss chapter 2 Microorganisms, Friend and Foe. Students, in this video, let us focus on discussion of microorganisms, classification and habitat. Besides animals and plants, there is a world of living creatures that are present everywhere, but as so small that cannot be seen by a naked eye. Those organisms are called microbes or microorganisms. In order to see microorganisms, we use a special device called microscope. Let us perform an activity. Students, take page number 17, activity 2.1. Collect some moist soil from the field in a beaker and add water to it. After the soil particles have settled down, observe a drop of water from the beaker under a microscope. What do you see? See the observation in the video. Let us perform another activity. Page number 17, activity 2.2. Take a few drops of water from a pond, spread on a glass slide and observe through a microscope. What do you do, students? You can see some tiny organisms, isn't it? During rainy season, moist bed get covered with grayish white patches. If you observe these patches through microscope, we'll find tiny block round structures growing on long stalks from the bread. These microorganisms are called fungus or bread molds. Students, now we'll see the classification of microorganisms. So in this classification of microorganisms, mainly these are classified into 4 groups. Bacteria, cocci, fungus, bread mold, penicillium, protozoa, amoeba, paramecium. Students, next 4th one, algae, chlamydomonas and spirogyra. Along with these groups, there exists a group of organisms called viruses, which are considered to be at bordered line of living and non-living things. Why is it so? It's because virus does not have cellular structures such as cytoplasm and cell organelle, which is a feature of non-living thing. However, students, once these organisms reach in cytocell, they use host cells' energy and nutrients to reproduce and multiply in thousands, which makes us think that these are living. Common diseases such as cold, influenza, flu and most coughs are caused by viruses. In addition to this, there is many serious diseases caused by viruses. These are polio, chickenpox, etc. Based on structure of microorganisms could be unicellular, consisting a single cell like in bacteria and some algae and protozoa. Students, multicellular consisting of many cells like algae and fungi. Habitat of microorganisms, or where do microorganisms live? Students, microorganisms are everywhere around us, in air, water, soil, in a body, on body and body of other animals and plants. These organisms can survive in all type of environment such as ice cold, climate, hot springs, deserts, marshy lands, even at bottom of sea. Some microorganisms grow other organisms. For example, Plasmodium, which lives in human body and causes malaria. Some lives freely, such as amoeba and other, make their colonies such as fungi and bacteria. Students, what is mean by colonies? The group of same organisms live together, that is means colony. Dear students, some of these organisms are harmful, but most of organisms play an important role in our lives.